Well, hello, Warrior of Light. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, so am I. This channel is what am I trying to say? Brand spanking new. And I'm so absolutely grateful that you're here. We're going to get a really good message from Spirit today. I already shuffled your cards. This is meant for Gemini. However, all of us are warriors of light on this wonderful planet. So right off the bat, Gemini, what's going on for you? With the Time Traveler's Oracle, we have happiness, 19. Yes, this is very good news, Gemini. Symbolic, like it's symbolic for what's going on in your life right now. We have Shambhala Himalayas. We have this beautiful depiction here. And essentially what this oracle message is saying is that right now, it's time to be happy. It's time to do what gives us joy. Be still, be open. The sweet nectar of life is awaiting you. You don't need to suffer to grow. That's a really good message that we should hold on to, for sure. It is not more noble to put the happiness of others ahead of your own. True joy comes from listening to the whispers of your soul and taking action. So this oracle is showing you that today is a really good time to take steps to expand your happiness, expand your horizons. So maybe you can't get it all done right now, but you need to start somewhere. So why not right now? If you wait for circumstances to be different, you may never begin. So don't put off your happiness, Gemini. Support is all around you. And if you just open your heart to receive it, you'll know that there is this happy ending waiting for you. So this is a beautiful message to start the reading off, Gemini. And what we're going to do is we're going to clarify that message right now. Let's get some more information on what's currently going on for my Warrior of Light. Right away, looking into career, finances, maybe something new in terms of how we look at our pentacles, maybe something new in terms of how we show up. So the King of Pentacles, clarifying this happiness, finding something new that we really, really enjoy doing, eh? Finding that sanctuary within, not feeling like we always have to hold our breath when it comes to our finances. And with the World card coming up here as well, it looks like we've done the work, Gemini. You've really done the inner work to find your place in terms of your career, your finances. And with the World, having this closure, this closing of what's been happening in the past, right? The World card is symbolic. And as you can see here, there's an Ouroboros going around her. Energy will always come back to itself. So remembering as well, dear Warrior of Light, that our energy is what influences our surrounding, right? If we ever find that in our finances or career or love life or whatever, what have you, that things aren't working out, you must look at it in a different perspective from your own heart space. Do you understand? From the mind, but also from the heart, we need to align both in order to make progress. To me, it seems like we're manifesting happiness by shifting the mind and the perception. Some of you may have a really important pet who lives with you or belongs to you, who is helping you through this process. Beautiful. I love that for you, Gemini. Let's keep moving on. We have Ghastly here. Okay. And what this is telling me is that in the past, there's been an allure to maybe present in a certain way, but that way made it so that our aura, our energy, the way that we show up in the world is muted. It could be that you are or have been in the past, let's say, addicted to smoking, addicted to some kind of vice that keeps us in this toxic, poisonous state, you see. But the world is turning and the cogs are turning and everything is starting to work in your favor. You're seeing this happiness now within you. You're visualizing it. You're bringing it to life. And unlike this Ghastly, which is a ghost Pokemon, is not alive, yet it still lingers. So be careful, Gemini. Be careful of where you're going in terms of what you're bringing into your atmosphere, what you're bringing in for your energy. There's still a little bit of a hesitance because of past energy clinging onto us. But what you need to understand is this past energy has no effect on you unless you let it. You are protected right now, Gemini. You are protected. Okay, let's keep moving forward. I want to see what's next in terms of your animal oracle spirit. So, the animal oracle that I pulled for you, dear warrior of light, is actually the horse spirit. Okay, and this is number 33, resonating with master numbers, teaching through freedom and understanding what is true freedom. As air signs, you can imagine freedom means everything, right? It is the freedom of the mind and the freedom of the heart and having that balance, which is so difficult to attain sometimes. But sometimes, just like when someone's riding a horse, balance is necessary, but also trust. Trust in the animal or the environment that is guiding you. And let's see what else horse spirit has to say. Let's take a look here. Okay, I'll hold this up again. So, when horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. Beautiful. It's time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. So horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and you are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. It's beautiful. Horses are social animals, just like you, Gemini, and known to be a friend to mankind, so willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse spirit reminds you that help will be available and companions will be by your side. Please don't forget that, warrior of light. You're not doing this on your own. Myself, as well as many other people on this planet right now, with good intentions towards you, are rooting for you in your journey. Okay? It's remembering that the people around you are not always those who are trying to get in our way. Just remember your focus, Gemini, but that people are surrounding you who love and are looking out for you. So if you're thinking about a relationship right now, it can set your heart free to remember you can experience love in all different forms. Start with yourself, right? Start with yourself, with your own environment, your chosen family. So Spirit's whispering to you, Gemini, that essentially we have the gift of freedom in our own hands. So break out of any perfectionism. Don't be stubborn in terms of what's perfect because everything is inherently perfect. If we decide one is versus the other, we're not going to be understanding of how to move forward and we won't know how to let go of control. So this is a message that Horse Spirit wants you to know. If you're feeling stuck right now, do you feel that your spirit truly has been broken by the challenges you face? I'm asking you right now, as one warrior of light to the other, are you willing to give up on next steps because you've been so broken down? What are your current choices in this adventure? This reading really acts as a save point for you, Gemini. The second that you come off of this reading, right, go back to your life, are you still the exact same person, or are you going to make the intention alongside me? I'm putting my own energy into this reading for you so that whatever your choice is right now will lead you to something exhilarating regarding this freedom. So trust the guidance of Spirit. Trust this message is meant for you. It is a timeless message. And this Spirit here is making sure you remember that adventure calls. And you're going to either realize, or maybe you already have realized, Gemini, that the power is greater than you think. You're not as fenced in as you think you are. Our minds can make it so that sometimes we feel trapped. But that trap isn't essentially coming from us. It's from sometimes the environment or sometimes from the past experiences that we've had. Oops, there we go, taking over. So just remember, it's time to loosen up the reins, Gemini. Let go. Have fun. And that's always a good message that I find Spirit constantly wants to have people realize in this time of age especially. So let's go right into your next energy here. So I'll tell you what I'm seeing intuitively right off the bat. We have a couple major arcana cards here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Fool, the Sun, and of course the World card. So coming to an end, a of how we once used to be and perceive this world. Things are changing. Things are changing outside of your own understanding, Gemini, and that's okay. It's going towards happiness. It's going towards a segment of your life that is meant to happen. A new beginning for you. One that's involved with happiness, where we better understand happiness. It's a level up, my dear warrior of light. It is a level up. But in order to really achieve that level up, we need to be able to step into a new skin of ourselves. Who are you being? Who do you choose to be every day, every morning? Make the intention to choose your highest, best self and just embody it. Trust in the guidance that is provided to you every day. Some of you are seeing the numbers like 1111. Some of you are seeing the numbers 222, right? So a lot of these messages come back to the idea that within our root understanding of ourselves, I am understanding. Who you are is very integral to how we're going to progress forward. 1111 on the clock, as I said that, progressing forward towards alignment, okay? Six of Cups, you're being passionate about coming back to a self that you once forgot, Gemini. Past self where you were much more intuitive than you originally feel that you are now. You're just as intuitive as your past self when you were a child, when you were younger, giving back to the things that you enjoy. This is very important in terms of your career, and I'm so proud of you, Gemini. Again, you have been working the light since you got to Earth, and no matter all of these difficulties that have strayed you away from your true self, mind you, just having Gemini in your chart, having the back and forth constantly, right? It's about balance. It's about finding our own grounded self. And sometimes that grounded self is more of the energy of freedom. Do you understand? What comes naturally to us. You're bringing that energy back to you. And this is all in your current energy. This is a wonderful card to have as well, especially within this placement, Gemini. So the Hanged Man, a new perspective in how you feel, how you look at your emotions, how you deal with other people in your surrounding, understanding now that they are you, right? And when I say that, it has nothing to do with your identity. It has nothing to do with your own personality. They are you in terms of the energy that you bring into this world. You're co-creating energy. Everyone around you, the tapestry is so intricate, do you understand? So if there is no coincidence, you are right now in this wonderful new perspective, understanding yourself, that this happiness has always been a part of you and you can access it. And my God, look at this. Right after we have the Hanged Man, we go right into the sun. This is absolute beautiful clarity, right? Light, understanding. This is your energy. This is how you're speaking into this world, Gemini. How you're speaking your truth into this world. Use your words. Use the throat chakra. Things are moving very well in terms of how you're communicating out to the world. Your communication is becoming a means in which you're better aligning yourself with other people. You have discernment through how you communicate. You're very smart in terms of how you communicate, right? There's strategy to it, and that strategy is all underlining from this energy, the sun energy. It all makes sense. You're bringing it back to who you once were. You're bringing it back to this childlike energy, okay? There is no other direction than love. And when we realize that, we can't help but be we don't want to be silent about it. We want to just tell the whole world. For your third eye, we have the King of Swords. So directly, truly understanding the connection that we hold with spirit, understanding that we can retract our energy in terms of what we receive from others, but at the same time, having an understanding of when we have the ability to take action, move forward, or simply just trust our decision. And this is a big thing that comes up for Gemini, you see. Trust in your decision when we are so back and forth sometimes. And it's okay to be back and forth, because within that process, that is where the decision comes from. But the King of Swords is somebody who they know how to delegate what's happening around them. So it could be that right now we're trying to figure out our circumstances in terms of how are we delegating our new energy around to the people who once were in our past energy. We don't want any lingering energy that would confiscate anything or make a block or anything like that. So really coming to a place of understanding the communication that is being delivered and received, okay? And that a lot of that communication could also just be in the astral. So having connections with thoughts, thinking of something and then somebody calls you and tells you about that thing. All of this is unveiling right now. This is the age of Aquarius, 1551 on the clock. Big changes, in the middle of big changes after a lull. This is what's happening for you right now. And that's amazing. Let's finish off the reading with your final card, the crown chakra coming together, 3 of Cups, beautiful energy. Spending time with your friends, spending time with your family, in harvest and abundance, looking forward to what's to come, looking forward to using this newfound energy of enlightenment and clarity and communication and putting it into where we work, putting it into our time with our friends, our time alone, being safe and comfortable in that time alone, because we know that love is the answer, and we know that through a new perspective of this world, freedom is yours, freedom is love, and happiness is truly yours to claim. This has been your reading today, Gemini. Again, from the deepest part of my heart to yours. I love you very much. I'm very proud of you for all these wonderful changes going on. And, as someone else who is very attuned with energy, I'm here rooting you on, okay? Cheering for you through the next stages in your life. Let this be the end of your save point in the game of love, in the game of life, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.